Welcome seekers, you have made it to the Tarot Magicians channel. My name is Ricky and today I bring you another pick a card tarot reading. Now this pick a card is one that you seekers have requested and the title of it is Am I on a Soulmate Journey? And the reality is not everyone is, right? So we are going to try and discover if you are on a soulmate journey, and if you are, I'm going to give you information on who this soulmate is and essentially what your destiny is together. What are you guys supposed to accomplish? If you are not, and I haven't done the readings yet, so I don't know if there's a yes or no here, but if you are not on a soulmate journey, I will go into detail about what you are destined to do in this life. So, as you can see, this one's a little different. We've got 4 doors. We've got 4 groups, all right? So before we even go right into that, I want to remind you seekers to subscribe, okay? Subscribe. I know you seekers always support me. I get a lot of views, but I would like for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you guys can be alerted when I put out more pick a card videos like this. Don't forget to visit my Etsy shop. The link is down below for that Etsy shop. I'm offering private readings there. Those private readings are at below market value. You can ask as many questions as you like. Don't forget to look at the reviews and what other seekers are saying about those private readings. The feedback has been truly phenomenal. I've got a 5-star rating and I'm very happy about that. So thank you seekers for the ones that have already placed your private readings. I've loved working with you one-on-one. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started, seekers. So as you can see in front of you, we have 4 groups. This one is group number 1. This one is group number 2. This one is group number 3. And this one is group number 4. Now, pay very close attention to these doors. Each door will obviously take you to a completely different reality. So I want you to pick the door that really calls you the most, right? The path, because they're not all doors, really, it's only one door, but the path that calls to you the most. I am going to include the timestamps in the description so that you can just fast forward to your groups. And I will give you a moment for you to do that right now. Welcome, group number 1. Welcome. Alrighty. So, group number 1, I would like to remind you before we get started to subscribe for more videos like this. Subscribe. Also, don't forget to visit the Etsy shop after the reading for you to be able to just look through the reviews. And I would love for you to visit that Etsy shop. I'm pretty sure that you're going to be happy with what you find there. And also, don't forget that this is a pick a card reading. So take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. So in front of you, we have a card from the Archangel Oracle deck. And then we also have a door from the Divine Door. So let's go ahead and reveal the messenger, shall we? Let's try and answer the question, are you on a soulmate journey? Okay, so we've got here Archangel Shemuel. And the message of this beautiful Archangel is open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. My goodness, that is a beautiful card to get, especially in a love reading. All right, because not all of the angels have a love message, but you've got an angel that has a message of love, and even, they've got here just a strong energy that flows from them, from that heart center. And then the message from the Divine Door is bless this space. Your sacred space holds the soul to bear. Palo Santo or sage will clear the air. My goodness. Okay. So looking at these 2 cards, I'm thinking and I'm feeling deep in my heart that you are on a soulmate journey. Group number 1. You are definitely on a soulmate journey. And there's for some reason some kind of blockage perhaps for some of you. I think that maybe some of you have some kind of like mixed emotions. Perhaps there's like some kind of doubt. For some of you that have been waiting and haven't been seeing the results, or perhaps there's this feeling of I'm unlovable, so I don't know if I'll ever find that person. So you are on a soulmate journey, group number one. This soulmate is going to find their way to you. One of the key things that this the Divine Doors is offering is to clear your space, right? And they're saying to use Palo Santo or Sage. So mostly for some of you, this can manifest in many, you can do this in many different types of ways. It doesn't have to be with Sage or Palo Santo, but however you can cleanse your space and cleanse yourself, right? This is very important. So there's definitely some kind of ritualistic, perhaps ritualistic endeavor that you can do in your space to try and just make the energy a little more harmonious. Ultimately, the problem is inside of you. Archangel Shamuel is essentially telling you that, you have to be able to be open to receive love, right? So perhaps this is something to do with your emotions. Maybe there's volatile emotions manifesting in bickering, manifesting in speaking badly of people. There's definitely a sense here of like perhaps some things that would need to change. And anyways, the question is if you're on a soulmate journey. The answer from what I'm seeing here is yes. So let's go ahead and put some tarot cards around these two oracle cards and try and see what your destiny is with this soulmate of yours, right? Like, what are you two destined to do? What are you here to fulfill? Let's take a look. We are going to use the Art Nouveau Tarot to uncover this. My, oh my. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So you have got some very interesting cards here, okay? And let me just adjust this real quick. There we go. All right, perfect. So you've got some interesting cards here. You've got here the Five of Swords upright, Seven of Swords upright, the Six of Pentacles reversed, the Four of Cups upright, and then the Ace of Wands reversed. All right. So what I am picking up on here is that you two are here to assist people through some kind of mental blockage. You're here to help people move away from insidiousness and from darkness. So, this can be in a variety of different ways. It can just be that perhaps you both are going to be doctors or maybe therapists, but ultimately this is more geared towards at your core, at your center, not career-wise, but at your center. What are you good at? Like when you meet someone, right? And someone starts talking to you, like what does that person take away after they meet you, right? And after they meet you both as a couple, as a unit, right? And what the cards are kind of telling us here is that you both are destined to assist people with their mental problems, with their mental anguish, with their mental instability. For some reason, I feel like you both are going to help people start trusting more in the process. You're going to help people start perhaps bringing about an energy of progress and change. And ultimately I feel like there's just so many negative cards here, so it just tells me that you two are destined to really help people through a lot of struggle, through a lot of torment, through a lot of boredom. You've got here, for example, the Four of Cups, right? And this Four of Cups, what we have essentially is this young man who's incredibly bored of life. Like, we don't know what that young man is going to do. All we know is that he can't really enjoy anything, right? Even though he's got 4 full cups here, and even though he's got even this magical hand that's telling him, hey, look, you've got this beautiful cup, just grab it. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy what's going on around you right now. For some reason, this person can't. He can't bring himself to actually enjoy anything. It's like there's this lackluster kind of energy. So that energy ultimately kind of manifests itself in this Ace of Wands reversed, right? So the Ace of Wands is the card of forward moving momentum, right? Starting something new projects, fire, dynamism, moving forward with authority, idea generations, the application of those ideas, right? And the fact that it's reversed, it's almost like if, you're so down and depressed and so like uninterested and just nihilistic that you don't really execute how you should be executing. You don't really, take action. You don't follow through on things. There's this energy of just, I don't want to do it today, right? I'll wait tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes around and it's kind of the same thing, right? So it's like, it's a never-ending pattern, maybe chronic procrastination. All of these things, you're going to assist people. It's like, when people meet you both, like when they come and they look at you as a couple, as a unit, right? They get inspired by you. They are motivated by you. And the way that you are going to do it, the way that both of you are going to do it is with your words, right? So this isn't something, because other people, I've done readings for people where it's like they're going to assist people financially, right? Maybe they'll open a nonprofit, or maybe they'll go that route, right? But for you, it's a little different because you're not going to open a nonprofit or do any of this. And the reason I say that is because we've got here the Six of Pentacles reversed. And what I'm seeing here is a man essentially giving this financial blessing, right, to these poor people. These two poor men here that need it, they're being given that prosperity, right? So they're receiving that kind of windfall of treasures, right? The fact that it's reversed, it's almost like if it's not really what you're going to be giving to these people. And then Shemuel offers us the essence of what this relationship is, right? Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love, right? So the essence of this relationship, the essence of who you two are, who this soulmate is love. The personification of it, right? It's like you two are going to really just give your hearts to people. And so people will be motivated to be that way. And the reason why I say that is because we've got here the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords, like right here on the same side, right? It's like these two people are up to no good. These two people are very mischievous, right? These are mischievous people, right? They're up to absolutely no good. This Seven of Swords here. So let's go ahead and take a look, right? This man is stealing something. You can see it in his face, right? He's up to no good. He's just trying to steal. He's trying to get away with it, right? And he knows he's going to get away with it. That's why he's got that grin, right? He knows he's being mischievous. He's being naughty right now. And then we've got here the Five of Swords, which is the card of combat, right? You've got another man who's very proud of himself after having essentially destroyed any chances for these people to have anything to be prosperous. It's like this man took from these people everything, right? Everything that could be possibly be taken was taken from them, and he's happy about it. And so it's almost like if you are going to help people like these. This is a very criminal kind of like energy here. It's like these are like almost like sociopathic people. These are people that are in need of perhaps some guidance. They're in need of some assistance. Perhaps they had some bad upbringing. All they've seen is darkness. All they've seen is chaos. And so, now they have to try and kind of like find a way, right, to make it all work in a society that demands the best of us, right? So I think that you and your soulmate are going to, in many ways, use your words to change these people's minds, right? To get them to follow the right path. You're going to assist people in conflicts of the heart, conflicts of the mind. You're going to help bring people into balance. Okay, that is kind of the energy that I'm picking up with this relationship, with this soulmate connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. Let's see what the oracle cards have to reveal to us. We're going to start with some Secret Gardens. These are the Secret Garden minis. So we're just going to go ahead and shuffle and throw. We're just going to throw two. Let's see. 1 and 2. Let's see if we can get some information about this relationship. So we've got here courage. Okay, courage. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful message. Essentially, this is also the essence of your relationship, your soulmate connection. All right, let's see if this comes back into focus here. There we go. All right, so this is kind of the energy of, or the essence of this relationship as well. It's like, in order to be able to help these kinds of people, these individuals, it's going to require great courage. And I think that this is definitely something that you're both going to have, right? Incredible courage to be able to go out and not fear the thorns that lie amongst the roses. And then we have here, discover. Interesting card. Look at the early dew drops before they disappear with the morning sun. Beautiful. So, this is an energy of discovery, an energy of going out and enjoying life, enjoying what this beautiful place has to offer you. So this relationship is very much going to take you to new places, right? I feel like perhaps this transformation that we're seeing here, and this assistance and this kind of leadership quality, this leadership of leading from the heart, I feel that it's going to come naturally. So whoever you come in contact with, right, in your journeys, in your travels, even when you're on vacation, I feel that you're going to be able to assist people and bring people towards a place of goodness and love. Ultimately, we are here for self-transformation. We are here to transform ourselves. So there's a lot of work that you're both going to do to perhaps just address some energy of, like, perhaps boredom, right? I think that these energies that we see here, I think one of the reasons why for some of you, you're going to be so good in helping other people is because maybe you've experienced this yourself. Again, take what resonates. Not all of you have gone through, this energy of, like, theft or having taken something from someone, or, you haven't gone down that road. Maybe you've entertained it in your mind. Maybe you've done it in a past life, and now in this life, you are going to heal from this. So absolutely, there's definitely an energy of, like, having vanquished that and now assisting other people on their journey. There's also a sense of, like, problems with motivation. So you yourself personally, maybe there's this energy of, like, I don't know why I have trouble motivating myself to do these things, right? Why can't I be prosperous in my endeavors and in my ventures? So, all these things, your relationship is here. Your soulmate is here to kind of assist you with, and you're here to assist them as well, right? So look at the early dew drops before they disappear with the morning sun. It's a very nice little message, because it's essentially telling you that you're going to be able to experience the goodness of life before it's taken from you. And that's definitely something to behold. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more oracle cards. We're going to throw the Making Magic Oracle deck. So these are also the little minis from Jessica Lee. No, actually, I don't know if this is from Jessica Lee or not, but they are minis, and I like the messages. So we're going to throw one. Let's see what message we get for this relationship, for this soulmate connection. Follow your ideal life path. On target. Follow your ideal life path. Beautiful. So, you're kind of being told with that card that maybe there's going to be a desire to do something else, right? Perhaps life will take you towards new ups and highs. Maybe there's going to be people that are going to try and offer you or take you away from what you're meant to do as a couple. So maybe you're both going to have some kind of entrepreneurship idea or venture. Perhaps you're going to want to create something of value to share with the world. I mean, we are now all connected, right? Like, anyone can connect to hundreds of, maybe thousands of people. If we put in the work and dedication and we have an actual message to share, we have the capacity of communicating with a lot of people. And so perhaps if there's a desire for you to do that, or for them to do that, you're going to be told that that's not all that great, right? You're going to be told it's like there's an investment that needs to be given, and that investment might keep you from making money or, doing other things that would be a little more lucrative for you. So this card is essentially telling you to don't listen to the people that are trying to buy you out and keep you under some kind of like system of, you can call it whatever you like. There's modern age slaves, people who have such beauty inside of them, right? Such creativity to give, but they don't put it into good use because there's fear that has been kind of implanted in them. They're told to follow this path because this is the path of least resistance. This is the path of being able to retire when you're 75, right? And living okay. So this is the path that everyone follows, the path of the worker. So, perhaps there might be a tendency for that to happen, right? Somebody might make you an offer. And so what that card is telling you is that if at any time it feels like this isn't ideal, right? It's like you're intuitively, it's like this isn't something that I want for myself, right? Listen to that voice. Listen to your intuition and follow that, okay? So let's go ahead and throw some more oracle cards. Let me go ahead and locate the oracle cards first. Here we are. All right, so this is from the Whispering Woods. The Whispering Woods Oracle deck. They're also the little minis. Let's go ahead and throw just one card. Just one. Let's see what messages we get for your soulmate connection. Path. All right. You've got path. Wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. Boom. Man. So now we've got it's like a 1-2 punch over here, right? So we've got here on target, follow your ideal life path, and then you have actual path, right? It's like, your spirit guides are telling you like, damn it, this is what you need to do, all right? This is what you need to just follow. It's like, this is what needs to happen for you. So wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you, right? So it's like almost a confirmation of what I'm saying. Like, don't accept the paycheck in the relationship. Don't accept anything that you feel intuitively it's not for you, right? You're going to be given the opportunity to bring about true change and beauty in your life and to bring about this energy of just transformation for people, for yourself, right? So, follow that path. Follow that path. And it's not a path that a lot of people take, right? The majority of people, they want the sure thing. It's like you go to college, you get your degree, the paper speaks for you, you put a nice little resume in, you go to this job interview, you get that's it, right? You get the job of your dreams, supposedly, and you're going to be able to make a good income, and then you save enough, and so, it's all very, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. A lot of people like doing that. Intuitively, they feel that is for them, and more power to you. It's like, we need people like you. But at the same time, if you personally, group number one, if you don't feel intuitively like that's for you, if you feel like you're meant for something else, then listen to that voice, right? Don't listen to the voice of society that is constantly trying to beat it over the head of, what is the path that is going to give you stability, right? It's important to understand the path, maybe even partake in the path for a while. But when you feel that it's time to break free from it, and your intuition, and you are someone who's well balanced, you are someone who is open to love and knows that you have this energy about you, and you know that you are divine, and you know that you're inspired by this beautiful energy of spirit, and you know that you are this beautiful creature who's going to just change the very fabric of society. Once you understand just how special you are, right, your intuition is activated, and you can follow the path that is meant for you, right? And it will be shown to you. Little by little, it will be revealed to you. And I feel like this person that's going to come, this soulmate of yours, is here to help you with this. They're going to lead you to this path. Ultimately, lead is a bit of a strong word. I think you both will be led together. But they are obviously going to provide a little bit of tug, right? And you're both going to see this revealed very, very soon after you meet each other. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more oracle cards. Let's see what the goddess of love has to share with us. So, goddess of love, what information do you want to provide for this relationship? We've got awakening. Okay, awakening, live in the moment. All right, so I think that this is like a reminder and also a confirmation of what the energies that are going to be surrounding this relationship. So you are essentially being told here to be in the moment as much as you can, right? So I was just talking about finding that balance, finding that center, feeling like you are able to just enjoy the little things that are in front of you, not living in some kind of alternate reality that only creates anxieties, right? But living in a reality where it's like, I'm here right now and I'm enjoying this little activity that I'm doing, right? So also that's going to be very, very prevalent in the relationship. Like I feel that this is something that you both are going to be asked to do. You're going to excel in. This is an energy of just prosperity for right now, for in the moment living, and that's very hard to do because a lot of us, we want to live in some kind of alternate reality, right? We want fame, we want glory, we want greatness, we want all of the wonderful things that spirit has to offer. Sometimes when we don't get it in the right time, we start getting anxious, right? Because we want to know when. So it's and it's essentially what this goddess is telling you is that this is going to be your great awakening. Once you realize that life is wonderful and bountiful, and that the most precious of moments are right here, right now, in the moment, not in the future, not in the past, but right now, what you're living through right now, who you are right now, is the best version of you. And that's all that matters, right? Everything else is just an illusion. So I think that, it kind of gives us a little glimpse into into what this little man right here is thinking, right? We talked about this at the beginning. This Four of Cups energy. This man just can't let go, just can't accept, just can't be in the moment, just can't be happy, right? So perhaps this is something that you're both going to be able to defeat, and you're both going to be able to, I'd say, defeat together or be victorious together. This is an area where you're both going to excel in, and this is something that you both are going to have to work through to get to where ultimately you need to learn the lesson that you ultimately need to learn. All right, so let's throw another oracle card. We're going to throw a Whispers of Love oracle deck. Let's see what the Whispers of Love want to whisper to us, shall we? Let's see. Love makes the difference. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, I like that message. Love makes the difference. And the message also, the extended message, love helps heal past hurts and provides a sense of security and self-worth, right? Love makes the difference. And there's so much going on here, so much color, so much beauty. There's this beautiful woman, she's listening to music while at the same time on a journey through the oceans of discovery, through the oceans of her emotions. And it's just vast and it's beautiful and it's just an energy of like growth and prosperity all around. So essentially, what this card is telling you is that in your home, in your family, in this relationship, you're both going to love each other very, very greatly. Love will always be at the center of this. And through that love, you're going to be able to completely be a transformed person. You're going to learn the right ways of acting. You're going to learn just how to fully embrace the love that people are giving you, and the love that even Earth and Mother Nature wants to give you. Sometimes we're not even aware of it, right? We're not aware that Earth wants to love us right back. We're not aware that Mother Nature wants to embrace us and hug us, and we're just disconnected. Unfortunately, this is one of the problems with the times that we are living in right now, that we are disconnected from Mother Earth. And so, there's this energy here of connection between the two of you, right? And that connection is only going to kind of radiate out of you. And it's going to turn into this energy of connection with everything. I'm going to be able to connect with everything and see everything in a different light. So that's the essence of this relationship. And it's going to just radiate out of you, and you're going to be able to help other human beings through their process of connecting, true connection, a connection of love, right? For some reason, when someone says "I love you," right, and it's so weird to hear it, right? It's like, what do you mean, right? It's like we're all so weird and so taken aback by the word love, and there's just like it's almost become a taboo, right, to say this, for some reason, and I feel that you two, this love that's coming, it's just so beautiful and so blissful, right, and it's so pure that you're both going to be able to ignite that fire and that pureness in other people and inspire them to really truly love everything that you do, love other people, even though they might not even be worthy of that love, All right, so let's throw some more oracle cards. We're going to throw, yeah, let's do it. A fairy oracle. Let's throw a fairy oracle card. The wild wisdom of the fairy oracle deck. Let's see. Riddle Fisher. Oof, interesting. So we've got here some keywords that are pretty interesting. We've got divination, seeking out and finding answers. My. This is as you can see, this fairy, she's kind of going through a bit of a dark tunnel, right? She's got the key in her hand. So you can see her key. So she's going to unlock a door. She's going to unlock something very important. I feel like maybe she's going or traveling through the depths and darkness of her mind, unlocking door by door, trying to discover, what happened in a past life, why she's doing what she's doing, what energies have been so prevalent in another existence or reality that are kind of shaping the way that she is interacting with this existence right here, right now. So the fact that we've got the word divination, I feel like maybe both of you are going to help other people through their struggles or their mental anguish with some kind of divination tool. So there is definitely a sense of magic and just wonder inside of you two. And I feel that you're going to be able to assist people find that key and ultimately find the door that key goes into. Interesting. Seeking out and finding answers. So yeah, you're going to help people seek out and find the answers of their lives through divination tools, interestingly enough. And so it's kind of the same thing that I'm doing. I mean, this is this is essentially like my card, because this is what I do, right? This is what I do for a living. I personally love the tarot, and it's just such a very powerful way to connect to spirit and to spirit guides, and to be able to really just see the map, right? And then be able to just find the direction that needs to be taken, right? That's the ultimate power of the tarot. And so I think that you two are going to tap into that power and use it to help other people. Interesting. All right, so let's throw some more oracle cards. I'm trying to decide which one. Let's do this one. I haven't thrown from this oracle deck in a long time. This is the Angels and Ancestors oracle deck, and I just feel like it's calling me. I don't even know why, but I feel like this oracle deck is just calling my name. So I'm gonna just listen, and I'm gonna throw one. Mother Earth. Yeah, Mother Earth. Okay, that's hilarious, right? Because we talked about Mother Earth, right? Feel loved and comforted. So this is the final card, and it's hilarious because I felt I was not going to use that deck. Anyways, whatever. Let me remove myself from this beautiful moment, and let's just talk about it. So we've got the Mother Earth card, right? Feel loved and comforted. There's an energy here of I love you. And everything that you've wanted in your relationships will come to you. And it's been very difficult. It's been very hard. But you're going to be able to release the darkness, and you're going to be able to embrace this new existence with true satisfaction. That's the message of essentially Mother Earth. Mother Earth wants to give you a big hug and tell you that everything's going to be just fine, and that your soulmate and you are going to just transform yourselves into something truly, truly, truly phenomenal. And that is going to help other people. So through you, Mother Earth will be able to hug other people and bring them to a place of peace and bring them to a place of transformation. All right. So that is what I see here. Group number 1. I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. Also, visit the Etsy shop, seekers. I have an Etsy shop. I'm offering private readings there. The prices are below market value, and I want to keep it that way. And the reviews have been great. I've got a 5-star rating. The reviews have been truly great, and the feedback that I've received, you can read that feedback and those reviews if you visit the Etsy shop. The link is going to be in the description. The benefit of a private reading is that I pick up on your energies and your energies alone, right? With a pick a card reading, there's just so much information that's thrown out, and not all of it is for you. You have to kind of take what resonates and leave the rest. With a private reading, we cut right through that. The message is tailored to you and your energies. So that's the benefit of a private reading. Let me know if you have any questions regarding that. Also, I want to hear from you, seekers. I want to know if you have any ideas. This is an idea that was given to me a while back. I've gotten a lot of ideas. The pick a card queue is right now filled to the tippy top. But if you provide me with an idea that I really, really like, and I feel intuitively that it's what's needed at this moment, I'm going to give that idea priority. And this was one of them, right? It's like, what's this thing where we talk about soulmates? Soulmate. We're so interested in it. And when every reading, we always go into it just assuming that you're in a soulmate connection, but that's actually not true. And one of you seekers brought this idea to me, right? The actual title that was given, am I in a soulmate connection? I want to know if I'm actually in one of those. And, that seeker was absolutely correct. It's like, how do we know? We don't, because not all of us are. So you are group number 1. You definitely are in a soulmate connection, a very special one. So thank you. Let me know if you have any ideas down below. Don't forget to put hashtag pick a card and then the idea right afterwards. That way I can search for it, pick a card ideas, and find you. I want to thank you again for watching, and bye-bye. Welcome, group number 2. Welcome. All right. So group number 2, in front of you, you have 2 cards. One is from the Archangel Oracle deck, and then the other one is from the Divine Doors. These 2 cards are going to help and assist in this process of trying to find out if you are on a soulmate journey. Now, before we get started, I want to remind you, seekers, about my Etsy shop. So visit the Etsy shop. I'm offering private readings there. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more of these videos. I will be creating many more pick a card videos very soon. So please do that. And let's go ahead and find out. Are you on a soulmate journey? Ooh, you've got Archangel Metatron. Beautiful. And this door, not really a door, but a pathway, is really beautiful. And let's see what's behind it. 3 of Cups. Okay, a toast to friendship in the afternoon sun. 3 cups in happiness. 3 cheers are done. Oh my. Increase your high levels. Open your stellar gateway chakra. Archangel Metatron. This is very interesting to me. These cards are very interesting because they are essentially telling you that you are not just on, you don't have just one soulmate. Okay, you have multiple soulmates. And it's interesting because I think every single one of these soulmates is going to assist you, whether it be here right now in the physical or spiritually. You have 3 soulmates. They're more, the fact that we've got 3 repeated here 3 times is definitely something to really take into consideration. I just felt like 3 is the correct number here. The fact that Metatron is pointing right up at that card, almost as if saying, that is so right. It just exemplifies the number 3. So you are on a soulmate journey, group number 2. There is potentially 3 soulmates. One might be working in this life. The other 2 might be spiritually available, or all three could be here. You know, you could have reincarnated with all three of them. Two of them might be friends. One of them might be, you know, someone that you might marry in the future. But ultimately, you have three soulmates that you've reincarnated with in a past life. You know, you've just been in this like cycle of transformation and assistance with these people. These are the people that you just keep on reincarnating with, and you know, it is very beautiful to have more than one, right? It's a group, and that's gorgeous. So Archangel Metatron is an interesting archangel, mainly because this is the angel of higher ascension, right? The message is to increase your light levels, open your stellar gateway chakra, right? So there's this energy of like receiving power, receiving energy, receiving dynamism, receiving what you need in order to be able to just break through any kind of gateway or any limitation that's befallen you. You know, it's like activation, ascension, right? This Archangel Metatron, when it comes to your soulmate, is essentially telling you that your soulmate, and the reason why you two are here, is to help other people in this process of transformation and ascension, right? So, you know, this isn't a career reading, so I'm not going to go into like what career your soulmate does. You know, that's going to be in a later upcoming reading. But, you know, ultimately, I feel like when people come to you and when people see you with your soulmate together, when you two are together and you're at your best, it's almost like if people feel like whatever you say and whatever you do is going to benefit them. It's going to help move them forward, right? It's going to give them this prosperous kind of energy. So that's why people kind of come to you. They come to you to be happy, to celebrate. I feel like maybe you are the life of the party. When in past lives, when you were with your soulmate, you both were the life of the party. You were the people who people would come around. And it was almost like if we can just hang out with group number two and group number two's soulmate, or, you know, a husband or boyfriend or wife or whatever person, you know, it's definitely going to assist us, right? It's going to help us. It's going to just feel us. It's going to fill us up with this energy of being completed, being accepted. You know, there's just a very strong kind of activation kind of energy with this connection. So let's go ahead and put more tarot cards around this and see exactly what we get. So we're going to use the Art Nouveau Tarot. We're going to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Let's see what the Art Nouveau has to tell us about this soulmate connection of yours in this life. What is this relationship going to be all about? Wow. All right. So you've got some interesting cards here. Group number two. So you've got here the Two of Pentacles upright, the Wheel reversed, the Queen of Cups reversed, the Justice card upright, and then the Ace of Cups reversed. So there's like an interesting balance here, right? There's very, very interesting balance. And we start with the card of balance. We've got the Two of Pentacles. This means balance in your financial affairs, balance in your life in general. So what this soulmate of yours is going to do to you is bring about that balance in all areas. It's almost like if, you know, their energy, their presence is going to balance you out in every single area of your life so that you can be truly happy. And so once you are happy, once you are balanced, it's like you're going to tap into this energy, into this stellar gateway kind of energy where you're going to be able to look further ahead, see things that no other people can see, feel things that no other people can feel. And it's going to help you move, it's going to move you forward in your journey in this life. So what I am feeling here is that you two are going to perhaps assist people in reaching some place of happiness and satisfaction. You know, I'm seeing here with the Queen of Cups reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed, a lot of sadness, right? It's essentially what those two cards are kind of showing us, sadness. And I feel like that sadness is in people, right? You know, you've got here this cup And this is the ultimate source of happiness and joy, right? This is the area where people want to be in. They want to be happy. They want to be joyous. They want to be prosperous. Well, this is reversed. This cup is. So it's like an outpouring of negative emotion that has just completely gripped these people. So you're going to help them, right? You're going to help them find peace. You're going to help them with this emotional turbulence. Again, we're not going to go into career details, but ultimately this is the essence of what people pick up when they come into contact with the both of you. Right? This is almost like an energy of purpose. Why are you here, and what kind of energy are you what kind of energy radiates out of you, shines out of you? What are people picking up on when they come to you? And so, we've got here this energy of just sadness, right? An energy of just like feeling down, feeling upset. You've got the Queen of Cups reversed, just feeling like you aren't happy, right? And it's like emotional turbulence, emotional instability, emotional, even chaos, really. Volatile emotions, muddy waters, so to speak. And so how do you get through those muddy waters, right? And feeling like things are not going to be okay again? Well, we've got the Three of Cups here, which is a symbol of friendship. It's a symbol of love. It's a symbol of people coming together and loving each other purely. Love is not something that is talked about all that much anymore. Hearing "I love you" from someone is weird, right? It's like, who are you to say that to me? It's like, it's like, I don't know. There's so much shame when it comes to like admitting that you love someone for some reason. But I feel like, people are going to come to you because of that. People are going to come to you because you understand what the true energy of love is and how transformative it is. And they're going to be able to see that love in the both of you and be inspired by it. And they're going to be able to bring that same energy into their society, into their, not society, but into their family. So there is an energy of misfortune as well that you're going to be able to help correct with these people. Ultimately, I feel like you both are here to help and assist others. But this is all internal. This is all also what's going on and what's going to happen for you and your soulmate, right? So the only way of helping other people reach this, the only way is for you to vanquish this darkness yourselves, right? You have to be able to just cut the head off of the dragon that's been ultimately haunting you, right? The dragon of chaos that's been trying to bring you down and burn you to a crisp. You have to be able to cut the head off of that dragon in order to be able to assist other people, in order to teach them how to be able to cut the head of their own dragons of chaos that's hurting them. You have to do it yourself. So ultimately, I feel that this is like the journey and path that you're on, and your relationship with this person is going to teach you that, right? You both are going to help each other to defeat your own dragons and be victorious. So there's a sense of like, prosperity, but prosperity taken away, prosperity not activated, prosperity that's lying dormant, right? With this wheel here, with this wheel of fortune. For some reason, the wheel of fortune is not in your favor. And that's what this soulmate is going to help you do. That's what this soulmate will bring to you. It's like your union, the two of you, are going to be able to work together to address these issues. And then once you find that balance, which we see here in the Justice card, the ultimate form of balance, but not just balance, but power, real power. The Justice card stands tall, her chin up, right, chest out, a sword in her right hand, the sword of authority. You don't mess with the Justice card. Justice card is judging you, weighing if you are definitely here to help or to hurt people. Ultimately, those are the scales of your own internal issues and turmoils, and what you want is for that to be weighed in your favor, so that you can move forward to whatever's next in your life successfully, right? And that is what the Justice card is kind of promising there, with all her beauty and and that authority that she's just exemplifying. So ultimately, you are on a soulmate journey. We're going to throw some oracle cards now, but just to kind of recap with the tarot and what I'm seeing, you are on a soulmate journey, and you might actually have more than one soulmate that has reincarnated with you in this life, because I feel that for a lot of you, there's 3 soulmates, and for some of you, there's a combination of like maybe just having reincarnated with one soulmate, or 2, or all 3. But these 3 soulmates are playing an active role in assisting. There is a soul contract that's taking place, and so there's an active role in assisting you and moving past all these limitations, right? All this hardship, all this emotional turbulence here, this sense of like instability or chaos that comes from maybe having experienced maybe, poorness or just a lack thereof, whatever. There's a sense here of getting rid of that and moving past that. And so, with the 2 of Pentacles, essentially what you have is a balance that will come to you financially, and then a stability that's going to come for you emotionally, right? You really need it. The emotional part is really the one that's worrying here, right? Because there's a lot of like instability in this area. So, yeah, that is what you are, and your soulmates will work on, and the energies that will be manifested in your life as soon as you meet this soulmate of yours. Now, and you might have already met them. With 3, I'm pretty sure that perhaps you felt them somewhere. But let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. So we're going to throw a Whispers of Love. Actually, you know what? No, not the Whispers of Love. We are going to throw a Secret Garden. 2 Secret Gardens. This is from the newer decks from Jessica Lee, the Secret Garden. They're little mini cards. So we're going to go ahead and see what direct message we can get for this relationship. Let's see. Oh, wow. Look at this. So we've got number 1, adapt. Adapt. You will get yourself where you want to be. Boom. So this is a confirmation from your spirit guides. It might be a confirmation from your soulmates that maybe have not reincarnated, pretty much telling you like, listen, you will get to where you need to be. And then the second message here is serenity. Value quiet days with only the rustling leaves breaking the silence. Beautiful. So, and it's funny because this is right next to that 2 of Pentacles, right? So it just kind of adds a little more understanding of that 2 of Pentacles. And that 2 of Pentacles essentially is the card of finding that balance. And one of the ways that you can maybe find it is by valuing your days off, right? If you are currently working and you have a day off, really enjoy that day off, right? Enjoy that energy and that serenity that comes with just sitting and observing the beautiful, I would say the beautiful garden. If you're somewhere where there's a lot of trees and flowers, just really sit there for a while and just enjoy the beauty of what's happening in front of you, right? And just, you don't have to think about anything. You don't have to think about what's next. You don't have to think about what has been. None of that matters. All that matters is what's in front of you right now and the beauty. So just observe, right? And all the only thing that you should be hearing, the only thing that should be in your mind is how beautiful the sound from those leaves falling. How beautiful the songs of the birds. How beautiful. So that's a little message from your spirit guides for you to perhaps be activated, right? For you to be able to open your stellar gateway chakra. All right, so let's go ahead and throw a card from the Making Magic. This is some more mini cards of the Making Magic cards. Let's shuffle. And let's take a look. Triple Moon. Interesting. Triple Moon, embracing all aspects of yourself, the divine and the earthly. Oof, my goodness. So this is acceptance, right? This is you understanding just how divine you are, just how magnificent you are, accepting that about yourself, and accepting the fact that you yourself have come from that divinity. You yourself are divine as well. So there's a sense here of just embracing that, embracing yourself, and also the earth, Mother Earth, embracing the beauty that's around you, opening yourself up to the experience of life. All of this is going to help you. You're going to be able to receive messages. You're going to be able to see clearly. You're going to be able to get out of your own way. For some reason, these emotional turbulence here, I feel that that's really impacting you. It's really getting in the way of your progress, right? And your soulmate is going to help address this, right? Your soulmate is going to assist you in this. But there are things that you can do right now to get away from this. Like, you don't need anyone to really find the emotional stability that you need yourself right now to be happy, to be joyous, to be able to move forward with authority and an energy of achievement, right? You don't need anyone, but ultimately, your soulmate will be that long-lasting reminder, that long-lasting partner, friendship, that's going to just keep you balanced and assist you, because that's really what soulmates are, right? Soulmates are someone who we are destined to be with, and who our energies and who our lives are just intertwined with, and everything that we do from a place of manifestation. The both of us, or in your case, the four of you. But yeah, it's a very reciprocal kind of energy, and you both know each other very well. All right, so let's go ahead and throw more Oracle cards. We're going to throw a card from the Goddess Love Oracle deck. So let's go ahead and shuffle. And let's see what we get. So what do we got, Goddess of Love? We have got Nurturance. Okay, Nurturance. Restore your balance. Beautiful. Yeah, we keep talking about balance here, right? We keep talking about being able to reach a place of true prosperity, and releasing yourself from the shackles of expectation, and what you should do and what you should be, and what was and what is to be, right? All those things, releasing yourself from that. Restore your balance. And you're being told to do it, right? It's like Spirit is telling you, it's like, do it now. You can do it. You can do it. Just please do it. Restore your emotional balance, because I feel that with the Ace of Cups reversed, and the Queen of Cups reversed, there's something there. There's some energy inside of you, some emotional turbulence, right? Volatility, emotional volatility that should be addressed. And you can do it now. You can do it now. You don't need anyone to do this. So, ultimately, that card is talking about your relationship as well, right? So it's like a confirmation of everything that we just spoke about, and what this person is going to be for you, that soulmate. All right, so let's see. Trying to decide on what cards. Let's throw an Angels and Ancestors Oracle card. Let's see what we get from the Angels and Ancestors. And I forgot to throw a mini card. We'll do it now. Let's see what we get here from the Angels and Ancestors. Ho! Guardian Angel, you are not alone. Beautiful. You are not alone, Guardian Angel. I felt it, man. I really did. I felt like your soulmates are watching over you. Okay, so this is almost like a confirmation for a lot of you that not all three of them have reincarnated. Possibly only one or two, but it's also a confirmation that, listen, we're watching you, we're helping you, we're going to assist you in this process, right? We're going to assist you in this life. We have a contract, we have this understanding for complete transformation. So we're going to help, we're going to assist, we're here, right? You are not alone, so you can do this. It's also giving you a little bit of like a confirmation that it's like, listen, whatever emotional turbulence you're going through, maybe it's because of loneliness. Maybe it's because of a desire to have something that you don't, that you're going through that emotional turbulence. You are never alone, okay? You're never alone. Even though you feel alone, you're never alone. Your past soulmates are always there. Your guardian angels, your soul group, they're watching you. They're helping you. They're trying to pull you in the right direction so you can make the right decision moving forward. All right, so we're going to go ahead and throw a card from the Whispering Woods. The Whispering Woods. Let's go ahead and shuffle. I forgot to do this, but we're going to do this now. So we're going to throw one. Path. Interesting. You've got path. Wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you. Oof. That is a powerful message, right? because, I mean, a lot of us are told, hey, the best path for you is to get a job, you know, do what you're told, and that's the best path for you. If not, then calamity might befall you, right? So there's this fear that has been kind of placed on us to conform, to do something different. So what that card is telling you, right? Wander on the path less traveled. What you find might surprise you is that if you have this desire to do something and explore something, go ahead and do it. Don't hold yourself back. Let there never be a limiting factor as to why you don't do something. Really just embrace the change, embrace the opportunity to do something different at all times. You don't have to do anything that anyone tells you because you have to do it. That's not true. It's a lie. So wander on that path less traveled. Okay, go for it. And what you find might surprise you. Group number 2. Interesting. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more cards. Let's see. Yeah, let's throw a card from the Fairy Oracle deck, shall we? The Fairy Oracle deck. Let's see what the fairies have to reveal to us here today. All right, fairies, what do you have to tell us about this relationship? Scared to fly. Interesting. Look at this. So you've got the Scared to Fly fairy. You know, you've got this little fairy there who's essentially waiting for the right moment. So the message here is the right moment, sensing out the right timing. Okay, Scared to Fly. Interesting. So this card, I would say, has multiple meanings. I feel like for some of you, what this card is telling you is that when it comes to this relationship, you both are going to be very diligent in your decision making. You know, so when it comes to actually moving somewhere, when it comes to actually doing something or deciding on something, you guys are really going to be the type that weighs all the pros and cons, maybe even makes a list, right? So Scared to Fly, the right moment, sensing out that right moment. For others, I feel like this might be one of your problems. I feel like maybe there's this sense of like not wanting to do what it is that you want to do, and not traveling down that path less traveled because you're scared of the unknown, right? Scared of what might happen and scared of actually making a decision that might impact you negatively. So, you know, for some of you, you're being told to take a proactive approach in making it happen, right? Actually doing it. And then for others, you're also being kind of told here that you know what you want to do, right? You have an idea. You want to move forward in some kind of venture. Make sure that venture that you essentially are looking into, make sure that you've done your homework on it. Make sure that you know why you're making that decision. And when you are sure of all of these things, when you're sure that it's going to work out, when you've gone through the pros and cons and you are saying this is a big pro, sense out when is the right moment intuitively and make that decision. You know, ultimately, of course, this is a love reading, a soulmate reading. But for some reason, this decision that you have to make will more than likely impact this soulmate connection. And also, this is like your guardian angels telling you from high above, listen, we are here to help you. We are here to assist you. Just make sure that you, as you walk through this life, right, make sure that you're acting from a place of intuition. And what you feel is ultimately right, it is right. What you feel is wrong. Don't ever act out because of desperation or fear, right? Don't let those things rule you. But instead, listen to your intuition and make the decisions based on that. Your internal compass will always be your best judge, will always be your best leader. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more oracle cards. I'm trying to decide which one. Which one? Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and throw a Lover's Oracle. Let's see what the Lover's Oracle has to show us. And I forgot to throw these cards for group number 1, sadly enough. But we are going to do it for you guys. Okay, so we've got here we've got like it's like artwork on one side and a message on the other side. So this is the artwork. And then the message is only time will tell. Only time will tell. So it's like Spirit is just telling you that you know the only way to really see, the only way to find out. And I feel like maybe a lot of you have more questions. I was like, wait a minute, what? 3? Are you kidding me? So a lot of you have questions, and a lot of you have things that you want answered. And so your spirit guides are telling you that only time will answer those questions. So just really surrender to that time, surrender to that energy, surrender to what's happening around you. You will receive the answers that you are seeking, but only time will be able to provide that to you. So just be patient. Really, it's what you're being told here. Be patient. All right, so let's throw just one more card. Yep, the Whispers of Love. This is what I was missing. Let's see what the Whispers of Love want to whisper to you, group number 2. Romance. Oh boy, your relationship is going to be all about romance. Look at this. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. What a beautiful card, right? We've got here 2 people dancing together, enjoying each other's company, knowing that there's beauty and there's love and there's care and there's this energy of stability in their lives, of pure joy and bliss, right? So that is a beautiful message. Beautiful card to get as your very last oracle card, right? Lavish the one you love. So this soulmate connection of yours, this person that's coming into your life, this person is going to love you fully. And there's going to be a lot of romance in this relationship. And this will do you so much good. Group number 2. All right, so that is all I see here. I want to thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, Seekers. Subscribe for more Pick a Card videos very soon. And don't forget to visit the Etsy shop, Seekers. I have an Etsy shop. I've had it for a while now. I've worked with many Seekers, and you know, the benefit of a private reading, and I don't think it gets talked about a lot, is I pick up on your energy and your energy alone. Right? With a pick a card, it's like there's so many different kind of, I would say, paths and so many doors to unlock. And not all the messages are for you, essentially. So you have to kind of try and pick the message that's for you. But with a private reading, the message is tailored to you and you alone, right? So it's just, you know, it's the best way. It's really, the message is 100% for you. So that's the benefit of a private reading. My prices are below market value, and I am going to keep them that way. The reviews that I've gotten have been truly tremendous. I've got a 5-star rating on Etsy. You can view those reviews. You can view the feedback that I've received for the private readings. If you go to the shop under reviews, you can do that. Thank you for the ones that have already placed those private reading requests. I've enjoyed working one-on-one with you, Seekers. It's been truly phenomenal. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, let me know. And also, this particular Pick a Card reading was an idea that was given to me by a seeker. So if you have any ideas yourself, write them down below in the comments section. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what the ideas are. Thank you once again. Love every single one of you. And bye-bye. Welcome, group number 3. Welcome. All right. So before we get started, I want to remind you, Seekers, to subscribe. I will be creating many more Pick a Card videos for you. So subscribe. And after the video, don't forget to visit the Etsy shop. Have many things there, private readings that I think that you would like. So visit the Etsy shop as well. All right. So we are trying to answer the question today, Seekers. Are you on a soulmate journey? Let's find out. So in front of you, you have 2 oracle cards. This one is from the Archangel Oracle deck. This is from the Divine Doors. So let's go ahead and reveal them both. Oh boy, you've got Archangel Raphael on one, and this door does not want to open. There we go. Okay, interesting. So Archangel Raphael, the message from this Archangel to you is, see with enlightened eyes, open to abundance. Beautiful. And then the message from your door, which is a pretty beautiful door, by the way. The message, behind this door is three-eyed raven. As sunrise hits upon the doe, a messenger raven calls out with news. Prepare for the unexpected. Oh, beautiful. So, when I look at these two cards and I try and find an answer whether you are on a soulmate journey, I'm getting this overwhelming feeling that you are. You definitely are. And I don't think that a lot of you have met your soulmate yet. And I feel that the reason why that is because of the message here from the archangel, just to be open to abundance. So it's like you haven't received it yet, you will. And this three-eyed raven has a message for you, right? The three-eyed raven is telling you to prepare for the unexpected, prepare for some very good news, prepare for something to happen. So there's a new dawn rising for you, right? There's something new and unexpected is coming. So perhaps, if you are expecting a soulmate, they are going to come in unexpected ways. If you perhaps have some kind of thinking, perhaps you think that, maybe you think that a certain person is your soulmate. Maybe you're just really, just infatuated with this person and you hope that this crush is that soulmate. Potentially they might not be your soulmate. That, potentially this can be someone else that will come and surprise you. So beautiful message. Let's go ahead and put more cards around this one. We're going to use for this reading the Art Nouveau Tarot deck. All right. So we're going to go ahead and use this Art Nouveau Tarot deck. Let's shuffle first. And we're going to go ahead and put it around this one. All right. So what is this relationship going to be like? What are you guys going to materialize in this world? All right. Interesting cards. Very interesting. So it looks like you are on a journey to better yourself financially, physically, and health-wise. I think that you're on a journey of abundance. You've got here the Queen of Pentacles, you've got the Six of Pentacles, you've got the Empress, and you've got the Ace of Swords upright. And then you've got the Page of Wands reversed, right? And you're being told by this archangel to see with enlightened eyes and to open to abundance. So there is financial abundance that is coming. It's a part of your soulmate journey for some reason. Perhaps you're the type, or perhaps your journey with this soulmate of yours is going to bring about prosperity for other people. Sometimes when we are able to be blessed financially, we're able to bring that blessing to other people. Maybe we fund certain campaigns for other people, or perhaps we just start businesses, we create, we expand. And I feel like maybe that's what this person is going to bring right into your life. I feel like both of you both are going to be very prosperous financially. And I also see here inspiration through fitness. For some of you, it's like I feel like you're going to motivate people to be the best versions of themselves. I feel like you're going to take on a role, a health role, right? Perhaps you're going to have some kind of health channel or some kind of like blog that talks about health and fitness, and this person is going to be really into it, and you are too. So there's a sense here of like, growing and expanding and moving to new territories. And that might very well be where this unexpected news comes from, or this unexpected energy comes from. Maybe this is going to be like a career change, complete career change. And it's going to feel like, what the heck is this, right? Like, I was not expecting this. I don't even know if I want this. So there is a strong energy here of being prosperous and reversing it, right? So let's talk about this reversal. You've got the Empress here, and the Empress is the ultimate sign of beauty, worth. This is the Empress that sits in her throne and knows just how powerful and dynamic she is. And it's evident by the throne that she sits on, right? She's not to be trifled with. This woman will put you in your place, and she's just someone who is just beautiful to behold and just to even observe, right? This is a magnificent human being. So the fact that it's reversed tells me that there will be struggles. Perhaps you're going through those struggles right now, health wise, maybe financial troubles, limitations. Maybe you're a serial entrepreneur who hasn't had a lot of progress or seen a lot of, I would say, successful business ventures. So your soulmate connection with this person, this relationship, right, is going to bring about this prosperity. And then it's made even more evident by the Queen of Pentacles. So not only do we have the Empress, which is a symbol of all around value and worth, but you also have the Queen of Pentacles, which is now more niched right now. This is the woman holding her coin, and she sits in her beautiful golden throne, and she's just kind of waiting. And the fact that it's reversed tells me that that wait has been for an extended period of time. Perhaps you're in some kind of holding pattern. You haven't seen a lot of financial blessings. And so then we have here the Six of Pentacles, right? And the Six of Pentacles, we have a man who's essentially blessing these other two men. These could be vagabonds, homeless people. He's blessing them with this charity, right? And it's something that they really need, right? And we have him here holding the scales of fairness and balance. So the number 6 is also a very balancing number. So it's like this person is providing that balance for them. And I feel like maybe you've been needing this for a while. You've been wanting and yearning for this financial prosperity. Maybe you have a lot of dreams and desires to go places, to see things, to experience things, to help people, but you can't do it without having some kind of funding, some kind of financial blessing or windfall. And I feel that this union is going to be the totality of that. It's like you're both going to be to work towards this goal, and you're both going to accomplish it. I do feel like maybe a lot of you come from humble beginnings, and those humble beginnings have really shifted you and have molded you. And I feel like you've seen a lot and you've had to experience a lot. But ultimately, those experiences are going to really just help in this relationship and in this soulmate connection and what you both are destined to become in this world. You will use your voice for something truly wonderful. You've got here the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the card of truth, right? It's the card of the mind. It's the card of mental agility. It's the knowing and the process of getting things done through a particular type of skill set. And I feel that this skill set has been gained through all of these experiences, right? You've had to fight battles that not a lot of people know of, or probably that you probably never share with anyone, or just maybe with close friends. But you've had to fight through some very limiting battles and oppression. Maybe even oppression from men. You've had to fight through this and live through this. And I feel like you want a big change, and this is going to come to you. Perhaps one thing to really focus on is the fact that maybe you've become closed, right, to any kind of outside source. Perhaps you've become a bit nihilistic about certain things. Maybe you think that your blessing is not going to come, or perhaps there's this energy of like, I don't know, I'm hopeful, but at the same time, I'm not, right? It's like you're right in the middle. So the Archangel Raphael is telling you to see a little further. See with your enlightened eyes. See the magic of life. See the beauty of life. See the beauty of spirit and the beauty that will find you. And even though you've been through a lot, even though you've been molded and things have shifted in a negative light for you, things will shift in a positive light. And abundance will find its way to you. And, with this three-eyed raven, a sunrise hits upon the doe. Your sunrise is about to show. Your sunrise is coming, right? So, and the raven is also, for me, the raven, the raven bird always shows up whenever something dies, right? Typically in animal lore or raven lore, they are the signalers of death. So they're here whenever you see a raven and they're just cawing away. That caw is a symbol of death. Somebody's about to die in the family. Or maybe somebody has died, right? So I feel in this context that what's going to die is this energy of lack, this energy of not receiving, this negative karma that you've got. The balances, the scales will be balanced for you, which is why we have the Six of Pentacles. You're going to start receiving that abundance into your life. One of those things will be this soulmate connection. You know, for some of you, maybe you already know your soulmate; they're already there, but things have been difficult for you too. You know, you haven't been able to really fully, really just see any kind of blessing or any kind of breakthrough, right? Things just haven't been all that great, even though your soulmate is right there. That's for the few that already, found that soulmate. Things will start shifting and manifesting for you, and you will see better days. Group number 3. All right, so let's go ahead and try and get some more direct messages. We're going to start with the Jessica Lee's Secret Garden cards. We're going to throw 2 of these. We're going to throw 2 of these and try and get a message from it. That's 1, and that's 2. Okay. So the first message is Wildflower. And the message reads, live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere and bound by nothing. Wildflower. Boom, you're being asked to take on an energy of wildness to you. Live an uncontrolled life, free to grow anywhere, bound by nothing. So just, this is an energy of being yourself, removing yourself from any limitations. The fact that we've got here, so many cards that are reversed tells me that the fact that you don't feel free, or the fact that you're limiting yourself to where you're at right now, it's hurting you. It's hurting you physically, really. So in order to kind of correct this, you're being told to be free. Bring that energy of freedom. And also, this is about your soulmate, right? This is talking about your soulmate. You guys are going to live a life that's truly free. You're going to be able to go anywhere, do anything. You're going to be able to feel the freedom that comes with, having your person there. And this is something that I feel is going to benefit you as well, very, very much, mentally, physically, emotionally, just every way. It's definitely going to help you, and it's going to inspire you to help and inspire others. All right, so the next card is Courage. Courage, courage. When picking roses, don't fear the thorns. Courage. Boy, oh boy. So, we've got a little bit of a story starting here, a little bit of a journey, right? You're being told to be free and to go anywhere and do not be bound, but you're also being told, hey, don't be fearful of doing it. So perhaps there's a fear of maybe stepping out into the unknown. Perhaps there's someone, family members, friends, society that's telling you that you need to be a certain way because that's the way that it was always been and you have to do it, right? And so you're being kind of told here to step away from that mentality. The times are changing. You have power. You have authority. You have to use your voice. Your voice is powerful. Your voice is mighty. Your voice can and will bring about permanent change in your life, your existence, the lives of the people that you know. So courage, right? So when picking the roses, don't fear the thorns, right? Do not fear the thorns. Be wild and be free, right? That's also talking about your soulmate, right? I feel that maybe you two will face some obstacles. Honestly, the fact that we've got those 2 cards, perhaps the person that you're the soulmate that you are going to meet, they believe in some kind of old kind of structure, societal norms. There's certain things that they wish that you and them wish that you didn't have to do, that you maybe have to do. So these cards are telling you to follow your own path, follow your own compass, what you want and only what you want. It doesn't matter what anybody else wants. And the beautiful thing is that you're going to have the financial prosperity and the health to really bring this about, right? And so perhaps the fact that you're going to have all of this wealth and you're going to be well off, people are going to expect certain things from you, right? Well, this person has money, so obviously they should do this and they should do that and they should do this and they should do that, right? And so what these cards are telling you is do not limit this soulmate connection. Do not limit your relationship in any kind of way, but be free. When you meet this person, truly be free and do unexpected things that really just make you feel complete and abundant inside. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more cards. Bum, bum, bum. Let's throw a Whispering Woods, shall we? We're just going to throw one of these Whispering Woods. Let's see what we get. Light. Interesting. You've got here the Light card. Look to the space between the trees for answers. Nice. So, perhaps, for these cards are really just speaking to me. I'm seeing like a story in my head of someone who just is very fearful, and society has them in this bubble, and they don't want to disappoint their parents, and they don't want to upset anyone. And I'm seeing this kind of story play out in my head, and I'm trying to make sense of it. But it's important for you to also pick up on what Spirit is trying to tell you. So there is a right time to do things. There is a definite time for you to take action. But wait for that, and really listen with your intuition. Really listen to what Spirit is telling you to do. Take proper actions. I feel that, Spirit is going to start providing you with synchronicities. Synchronicities that are going to help you know when is the right time to move forward, right? And perhaps, once you feel that, once you can kind of like see that change is coming, or change needs to come, and Spirit is telling me, hey, it's here, you must do something, maybe you can confirm it with doing divination work, right? If you yourself read some tarot, or if you know the basics of tarot reading, then you yourself can perhaps confirm it with your own tarot reading, personal tarot reading. So this is definitely something that you can work on, right? That you can bring into this world, and just be able to kind of shed that skin of worry and doubt, and just what society is expecting of you, and how it's been. And I feel like maybe there's been some unfairness, right, with what society deems is right for you. So you're shedding that skin, and you're being told to shed it quicker than you would think. Because if not, then you might just give yourself into this mentality, and into this way of thinking or way of being. And then at that point, you might not be happy completely, and your health might suffer. That's the one thing that I see here. Your health might suffer if you keep entertaining people, and if you keep trying to make everyone happy. You're going to suffer, because it's impossible to make people happy. So what they're going to do is they're going to transfer you the anxiety and the hate, right? Sometimes it's best to just cut off these people completely. And so, your soulmate is going to help you do this. Your soulmate is here to help you achieve this, help you break free from any limitations, from any problems, from any, I would say, any kind of energy that would seek to keep you down or harm you. And ultimately, that energy might not know that it's harming you. I feel like maybe that the energy of harm comes in the way that it's been structured and done through many, many different years, and it's almost like we believe this and we're going to do this, right? So I'm trying to provide you with as much information as what I'm seeing in my head. So perhaps for some of you it doesn't make a lot of sense. Remember, take what resonates, leave the rest. But I am seeing just a story in my head of someone who's being oppressed by what society deems should be the right way, and them not wanting to do it. So, there's nothing more horrible than that. Spirit is telling you to break free from that. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what the Making Magic cards have to tell us. These are I believe they're from Jessica Lee as well, I'm not sure. But these are the mini cards that I've used in past readings. Let's take a look and see what messages we get from these. Self-confidence. Okay, so you've got here the self-confidence card. Strong self-belief and a sense of worth. So that card is pretty powerful, because I feel that the reason why you try and make people around you happy, this is perhaps something that your soulmate is here to help you with, right? Your soulmate might be here to help you see the value inside of you. I think that one of the reasons why you try and make everyone happy, and you want everyone to smile and be happy, it's because perhaps there's this sense of self-worth that is a bit off, right? Maybe perhaps you don't feel worthwhile, and maybe you feel like you need to make up for that by being something, or doing something, or being a certain way. That is not true. You are a divine being. You are a powerful being. You are here to change the way that society runs. You're here to bring about the next age of prosperity. Right? You are a leader. So it's important for you to see that strength inside of you, and to have that belief that you are worthy of all of this wonderful, beautiful abundance that's coming your way. And I feel like maybe that's the first step to being able to just release yourself, right? And not care of people's opinions, and having the courage, and not fearing, also to expect the answers from spirit, to find the synchronicity, right? If you don't have a lot of self-worth, if you feel like you are lesser than your energy levels, your, I would say your, your energy levels are just down, which is why we have all these pentacles here reversed. It's like just the fact that you feel lesser than is impacting your health, maybe even making you depressed, right? So this is something that should be corrected. Spirit wants to correct that, and your soulmate is here to help you with this. And this can be, I keep seeing like very, and the fact that you got one of the more ancient doors tells me that there's a lot of past life karma that you're kind of bringing into this life. For some of you, that you're bringing into this life with you. It's a lot of baggage that you've carried, and it's built up from past lives. Maybe things that you've done, the way that you've been treated in those past lives, right, have all lent a hand to your image. And so for some of you, you just don't feel capable. You don't feel worthy. So it's important for you to just unleash that, remove that. And I feel that your soulmate is going to help you with this. This is one of the things that your soulmate is here to help you see and to remind you of it. Because sometimes, you might tell yourself right now, right, how wonderful and beautiful you are, and yes, I am this, I am that. But, as soon as 24 hours passes and you forget about this video, you go right back to it, right? So this is almost like a seed that's being planted in your mind, and your soulmate will be the gardener that waters that seed every single day, right? And just reminds you about how worthy and beautiful you are. So this is kind of like what your soulmate is here to help you do. I feel that this connection is about development, self-development, right? Developing yourself and being of value to other people, but first healing yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we get. We're going to ask the goddess of love, what this relationship is going to be like. And let's see what the goddess is going to respond to us. Flow, my goodness, look at this. So the goddess is showing her face. The goddess is telling you that this relationship, this soulmate, is going to flow. Let Goddess blessings enrich your life. So the goddess is working in your favor. The goddess is telling you that the time has come. The time for change has come in your life. The time for prosperity is happening all around you. And a beautiful, beautiful new beginning is about to take root in your life. And so just flow. Just allow for things to flow. Allow for things to develop. I put it right underneath this light card. Look to the space between the trees for answers, because you will receive answers, right? The goddess has her eye on you. And so this is that beautiful part of spirit that's so wonderful, because it's like the part of spirit that just comes and gives you a big hug, right? And tells you, I'm here, child. I will help you. I will bring you forth out of this darkness and out of this calamity. Just wait for me and listen to what I have to tell you and show you, right? That's kind of the energy that this representation of spirit is here to tell you. Let Goddess blessings enrich your life. Group number 3. All right, so let's go ahead and throw another oracle card. We're going to throw a card from the Angels and Ancestors deck. And I wasn't going to, but something pretty magical happened with group number 1. And I just said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and start throwing these cards. So we're going to throw just one card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck. We've got here the Traitor. Okay, interesting. Trader, exchange energy to create abundance. Oh boy, I like this card because it's like this is the perfect card to get in a in this reading, in your reading, because your reading is about abundance. It's about creating wealth. And so what I am seeing here is a trader, and I myself am a trader. That's the way that I just pay for my bills, right? Through trading. So the fact that you are going to meet a trader, this is someone who perhaps is involved in the financial field, or perhaps they just own a business where they trade and exchange goods. Ultimately, I feel like this this wealth that's coming is going to come through this exchange, through this trader, through this just business, through this business venture. And trading can manifest in a variety of different ways. You know, technology has made it to where we can grow our fortunes in the financial markets, you know, anywhere in the world, right? And things are only getting even better for everyone. So exchange energy to create abundance. You know, you keep getting that key word, okay? Abundance, abundance, abundance. It's like the overarching theme here in your reading. So yeah, you know, definitely 100% you are in a soulmate connection, and this person is going to bring about this abundance. You know, once you both meet each other, that's when the abundance truly is going to start. All right, so let's go ahead and throw a card from the Wild Wisdom of the Fairy Oracle. Let's go ahead and shuffle and see what keywords we get from this Wild Wisdom. Okay, so we've got one card, and here we are. Oh, I've not gotten this one before. This one's interesting. Secret Doorway. Beautiful. I like that. Doorway. Working with intuition. Second sight opening. Dimensional doorways. Oof. This is beautiful. And the reason why it's beautiful is because, you know, you're going to bring about a lot of change in your life pretty quickly. Right? I think that maybe some of you are asking, like, oh yeah, abundance. How is that going to happen? Oh yeah, my health is going to improve dramatically. How is that going to happen? Well, it's going to feel magical, right? With this secret doorway, essentially what you have here is, you know, your spirit guides, the fairies, the magical fairies are kind of guiding you. They've guided you through this dark forest to this doorway, and this doorway is a portal into a completely different existence. So once you walk through it, you're going to be a completely different person in a completely new reality. So things are going to manifest far quicker than you can possibly imagine. You know, it's definitely going to start. I feel this is going to start when you meet your soulmate. Obviously, this is a soulmate reading. So I feel like these doorways and these portals into something new and better are going to start presenting themselves to you once you meet this person, right? That your destinies are intertwined. You have to meet this person in order to have these doorways open, these secret passages into unknown and wondrous paths. And so, you know, I feel very strongly that these doorways are going to bring about this prosperity. They're going to bring about this energy of just true abundance. There's that word again, right? Abundance. So, you know, there's just so much magic surrounding you. I feel group number 3. There's an energy here of spirit that wants to change your situation, whatever that situation is. All right, so let's go ahead and throw Animal Spirit Oracle. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see what the animal spirits have to share with us. Let's see. All right, here we go. We have got Rabbit Spirit. Oh my. Look at this. Now is a lucky time. Lucky time. Boom, boom, boom. Yes. I like this, right? We've got abundance, we've got lucky, we've got an energy of just being strong, self-belief, worth, don't fear. You know, you've got a message from a raven here that's telling you to prepare for the unexpected. You've got here your doorways that are opening up for you. I mean, there's so much going on here. And this soulmate connection is going to bring you so much, group number 3. And it's truly something to behold. It's truly something beautiful, to be quite honest with you. Let's go ahead and throw some more. We're going to throw 2 more oracle cards, right? We're going to go ahead and throw a card from the Whispers of Love. So let's go ahead and shuffle, and let's see what the Whispers of Love have to provide us with today. All right, Whispers of Love, whisper something to us, shall? Boom. Treasure your loved ones. Okay, so you've got an energy here of treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Okay, so, I did say that society had a certain way of being, and that there was something expected from you. But Spirit wants to remind you of the importance of loving the people around you, your family, your friends, the people that really truly care for you. And only you know who these people are, right? It's the people that lift you up. It's the people that get happy when good things happen to you, right? It's the people that focus on your happiness. And when you share something of value with them and you share something beautiful with them, all they want to do is talk about that beautiful experience, right? Those are people that are not toxic. Those are people that really care. So treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. Beautiful. And I feel like it's also talking about the parents of this person that you're going to meet. The parents of this beautiful connection with this soulmate of yours. That includes them as well. All right. So the last oracle card is from the Lover's Oracle deck. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. These are a little interesting. They all have like a unique image, but then a message behind it. So it's one of the newer decks that I bought. And let's see what messages we get. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so this is your card. Let's see what the message is. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Beautiful message here. Beautiful message of forgiveness, letting go of resentment. I love it. I really do love it. All right, so group number 3, that is what I see here. I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I will be creating many more pick a card videos for you very soon. So please subscribe. Give me a like. That helps a lot. And also, don't forget to visit the Etsy shop, Seekers. The link is going to be in the description below. I'm offering private readings there at below market value. So far, I've gotten only 5-star reviews. I'm so happy for that. I'm so happy for you seekers that have already placed your readings and have let me know that the readings did resonate, and you've even provided very positive reviews on that Etsy shop. So thank you for the ones that have already placed your private readings. I love working one-on-one with you seekers, and for those that haven't already placed your private readings, I'm looking forward to working with you. The demand has been high, and this is definitely my calling. I mean, I love doing what I'm doing. It's definitely something special. I want to thank you all for growing the channel, just the way it's grown, and in a pretty short period of time. I mean, this channel is only a year old, right? I think the Etsy shop is a couple of months old, like at least five months. So I've been doing this for a very short period, and it's grown. The channel has grown. So I want to thank you, seekers, from the bottom of my heart for your love. Thank you for your support. Just thank you. And don't forget to let me know below in the comment section what ideas you have and also what you thought about this reading. Let me know. I want to hear from you, seekers. I want to read your comments. I respond to all of you. If you've written before, I respond to all of you. So write. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what you think of this channel. Let me know what you think of me. Just anything. Just any feedback is invited. This pick a card reading came from one of you seekers. One of you seekers told me, "Hey, how is it? How do I know that I'm on a soulmate journey? Like, I don't know." And that's right. We tend to assume, right? Every single soulmate reading that I've done is assuming that you, the viewer, the seeker, are on a soulmate journey, but not all of us are. So this reading is definitely due. I'm thankful for that person that gave me the idea. Thank you very much. And well, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day or night, wherever you are. Bye-bye. Welcome, group number 4. Welcome. All right, so group number 4, before we get started, I want to remind you to subscribe. Don't forget to visit my Etsy store at the end of the video. The link to that Etsy store will be at the bottom. So, in this pick a card, seekers, we are trying to answer the question, are you on a soulmate journey? All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see. Here we have the Archangel deck. Oh, you've got Archangel Amethyst. My goodness. And here we have Sunset Time. Okay, we've got some really very powerful message here. So the message from this Archangel Amethyst is purify your life with love. Prepare for something better. Ho, ho. I like that message, group number 4. And then the message from the Divine Door, which, by the way, this is your door that you chose, right? Beautiful doorway. And the message as you've gone through this doorway is time here turns to release and unfurl old cords of pain, fade at the sun's light burns. Pass this card on. Beautiful message. And, you know, I'm getting this strong feeling that a lot of the people that picked this group perhaps are single. Perhaps you don't have someone at this moment. You know, a lot of people that watch this reading, some of you actually do have already a relationship or you're with someone. But I feel like the people that picked this group, you are not going, you don't have someone right now. You know, you're looking for someone. You're possibly single. So the good news here, the beautiful news is that in this lifetime, you are on a soulmate journey. So you will find your soulmate in this lifetime. And it looks like there is a soul contract that has been signed, and there is an agreement for you to meet at some point. So that's what I feel intuitively as I look at this beautiful Archangel Amethyst, asking you to purify your life with love and to prepare for something better than what you're going through right now, right? As the sun sets, right, and as the cords of pain fade, the sun's light burns. We've got that divine door, right? It's almost like these cards are heralding a new phase in your life, something new, something beautiful, something dynamic, something that maybe you've been missing and yearning for. So these things will come into existence for you. You are on a soulmate journey. Now that we've discovered that, let's go ahead and throw some tarot cards and see what this relationship is going to be like, what you two are maybe destined to accomplish in this lifetime. So we're going to throw some cards from the, I forget the name of this deck, the Art Nouveau Tarot. So let's go ahead and shuffle, see what this relationship will be like in this lifetime. Wow, my goodness. Group number 4, I really like your cards. Compared to the first 3 groups, I really, really like these cards. Not to say that the first 3 groups weren't great. If you were drawn to any one of them, I encourage you to click on them. But, you know, from here, what I'm seeing with this group compared to the others is just happiness. You know, an energy of just happiness, blissfulness, celebration. I mean, contentment, right? So here we have the sunset, and we have almost like this philosophical understanding of that sunset and the fact that pain is fading away, right? It's going away. And we're going to enter a period of mutation where the moon comes and we're purified by that experience. And then the process continues into a sunrise, and that's the ultimate form of happiness and manifestation. Energy, pure, raw. This is just you being happy, completely, fully, you know, embracing that happiness, being in the moment, being completely balanced and just feeling an overwhelming amount of joy and prosperity. This is the energy that's accompanying your soulmate, right? The sun is what's accompanying your soulmate. The fact that you've got the tower right underneath that sun and it's reversed, I'm getting this feeling of forevermore. It's like there's not going to be any sudden change. I feel that maybe your life at this moment has presented you with a lot of obstacles, has presented you with troubles, with instability. Maybe challenges have come to rock you, and in some cases, maybe you felt a slave to your mind, a slave to these horrors, a slave to the darkness, right, that lies outside, to the point where maybe you've felt like perhaps things are not going to be okay. Maybe you felt like things might not materialize quite how you've wanted them to, and this energy of unhappiness has come into your life. So your soulmate is coming into your life to completely reverse that unhappiness, right? That's kind of the destiny, right? That's what you are meant to receive from this connection. For you to be completely happy and to have that forevermore, and to go through, I'm not going to take away from the fact that there are going to be some opportunities for you to grow and expand, and there's going to be challenges, right? Just how there is in every area of life. But you're going to do it with such a sunny disposition. You're going to do it with such energy, with such fervor, with such power, with such dynamism, right? This is a power relationship. This is a power couple. This is the kind of couple that celebrates things, has fun, enjoys life. So, you're also being represented here. The two top cards are very revealing about what the theme of this relationship are going to be. You've got here the Three of Cups, an energy of joy, contentment, prosperity in the emotional sense. Just an energy of having fun with friends. This is just celebrations. I feel that you're going to have a lot to celebrate about. I feel that your accomplishments are definitely going to be what almost defines this relationship. I feel that those accomplishments will just bring about this energy of just prosperity, but prosperity in the emotional sense, prosperity in your happiness. Sometimes people have prosperity, but they're not truly happy, right? They're not entirely happy. So what this relationship promises is blissful happiness, pure happiness. And it is truly beautiful. It truly is, because, sometimes we focus on the wrong things, right? We tend to focus on maybe the physical part of the relationship, and the tangible, and are we going to be prosperous, and are we going to have this and that? But the important part of this relationship and this soulmate connection is your love for each other, and that the happiness that will bring. And so that will radiate out of you, that pure love, and it's almost going to set you free from something. Group number 4. So here we have a representation of you. You're kind of bound. We don't know who did this to this woman. This woman is bound by some people. We have a castle in the background as well. So it could be the people living in that castle that have come and bound her. But, the key thing here is that there's no one around. It's just her, right? And she has the swords around her that can set her free. But for some reason, she remains there. She remains stuck. So this is being stuck in an area of your mind, in a certain kind of darkness, and not being able to really see clearly. She is blindfolded. And so this is almost like a surrender to nihilism, a surrender to darkness, a surrender to the process of life, not wanting to actually flow, but just surrender in the worst possible way. And I feel like maybe that's because of the challenges that have maybe come up, challenges that have gripped you, challenges that have put you on your knees. Maybe there's this energy of like, I can't keep moving forward, I can't be prosperous, I can't do something. Too many things coming up and springing up at the same time have perhaps molded you and shaped you, and left you feeling a bit depleted. But at the same time, this relationship is going to ignite something truly dynamic in you. This soulmate connection is going to bring about something truly, truly, truly worth living for. And it's going to allow you to reclaim one of these swords that you have around you. And it's going to allow you to set yourself free and remove those blindfolds and see a new day dawning, or a new day rising. So let's go ahead and throw some oracle cards. I want to try and get some direct messages from the oracle cards about this relationship. So we're going to start with the Secret Garden. Let's see what the Secret Garden has to share with us. Hidden depths. Okay. We have got hidden depths. You only see the surface. Look beyond. All right. So, Spirit is here kind of, and I feel like that's even like a little bit of a tug for me. It's like your message is not full. There's something missing here. So there's definitely much more to this relationship than just meets the eye. That's what this card is trying to tell us, right? There are things that you are going to accomplish and bring forth into existence that will help other people. It's almost like if you breaking free from these shackles, from this bondage, is going to bring about an energy of inspiration. It's going to just set you on fire. And that fire is going to be able to illuminate the path for a lot of people. So there's definitely a growth that needs to take place. And that, once you meet this person, once this relationship happens, once you meet your soulmate, that growth, I feel, is going to start. And it's in that starting phase where you're going to truly see a lot of prosperity, and you're going to see a lot of change and a lot of just, manifestation in the sense of helping people, showing people the way, and showing them how to remove themselves from this bondage, from these shackles. And I feel like maybe you're going to learn something about overcoming obstacles, right? So you've got the Seven of Wands here. You've got all these wands that have risen up against you. And you're kind of holding your ground, hoping that, you're not brought down. You're holding your ground, and you're going to be successful, right? That's what this card kind of promises. So this is you essentially just winning. This is you overcoming these obstacles that are rising up against you and helping people, showing people the way. All right. So let's go ahead and throw another Secret Garden oracle. Let's see what the Secret Gardens have to tell us. All right, so adapt is the message from the Secret Garden. You will get yourself where you want to be. Haha. Beautiful. That is a beautiful message, right? You've got here a confirmation from the Secret Garden, from Spirit, that you will get yourself where you want to be. So you have a dream, you have a goal, you have an ambition, you want something. Perhaps you've thought about a certain life path, right? And this is a dream of yours. It's almost like if that card is confirming, yes, you will do that. That is a part of your journey. That is a part of your path. You will accomplish this, right? So you will get yourself where you want to be, is the message from Spirit to you. Your dream is worth it. All right, so let's go ahead and throw a card from the Whispering Woods, and let's see what the Whispering Woods want to whisper to us. Surprises. Okay, you've got here surprises. Under the most ordinary stone is an undisturbed garden. And we're putting that right under the hidden depths, right? So you're getting a bit of a message here, like, listen, you have no idea what's in store for you. All right, you have absolutely no idea. There's so much value. There's so much beauty. There's so many things that you are going to be able to obtain from this relationship, that it's truly going to shape your life in a very dynamic kind of way. Things will change, things will shift. And, the fact that the key word there is ordinary stone, right? So it's almost like it's telling you, listen, you're going to be able to create gold, to bring about true gold and yield incredible fruit from the most odd places. You're going to shift situations in your favor, and situations that were perhaps very pervasive or dark and just of no use to you. Will shift, and you're going to be able to use that to your advantage. So it's essentially signaling a sense of prosperity from places that you have no idea, or perhaps places that you didn't even know you can gain anything from. That's kind of the message here. All right, so let's go ahead and throw a card from the Making Magic Oracle. Let's take a look and see. Oh, we've got goddess energy here. Look at this. You've got the goddess, healing, feminine energy, the goddess. Okay, that makes a little bit of sense there. So, group number 4. Looks like you have healing abilities, right? The goddess is telling you, listen, you were brought into this world to heal people, to help people through this process. And it's just, and I feel like that's what I've been missing, that hidden depth. There is true healing energy in happiness, right? If you're happy, if you're truly happy, if you can just have that energy, that euphoria of happiness, right? And that just radiate out of you, and people pick up on that, and they themselves get happy based on just your presence alone. There is a healing energy in that. So it's almost like if the goddess is telling you, you have that healing energy about you. And that healing energy is going to radiate out of you. And other people will be able to see that and pick up on that and accept that and be healed from that and just be put in complete balance because of it. All right. So let's go ahead and throw some more oracle cards. Now that the goddess showed up, let's go ahead and see what else the goddess wants you to know. So we're going to throw a Goddess of Love oracle card. Let's shuffle. All right, Goddess of Love, what do you want to tell us about this relationship? Awakening. We've got more fire energy here. My goodness. So you've got another message from the goddess. Awakening. Live in the moment. Beautiful energy. And so this is a bit of a message for you. It's also the energy that this soulmate connection is going to bring. So, here we have you kind of bound, right? Blocked off from certain kind of experiences and emotions, and ultimately just blocked off from just making a decision, being able to move and do what you want to do. And it stems from the past, right? Depression can paralyze you. Depression can leave you feeling uninspired because you're living in the past. Maybe, people that have wronged you, done something bad to you. But if you're living in some kind of alternate reality, if you're living in the future, you tend to have that anxiety. And sometimes that manifests itself in you being completely paralyzed and not being able to move or make a decision. And clear thought is not a part of it. So what this card is telling you, what the goddess is trying to tell you, is that this relationship, this soulmate connection, is going to, in many ways, bring about an energy of awakening, right? So we have your sunset, sunrise. There is an awakening. There is fire. The goddess right here is literally holding fire in her hand, right? That's a symbol of your awakening, that fire burning deep down inside, and it springs up from the belly. So it's you reaching some new awareness. It's you just opening yourself up and preparing for what is next. It's you purifying your life. And so you have to go through that process. And also, the goddess is working towards healing some of these things in your life. You're being healed at this moment. And one of the things that the goddess is promising is that you will see better days, more happier days. And from those days, you're going to be able to help other people see their happy days as well. All right, so let's go ahead and keep the oracle cards coming. I'm going to throw an Angels and Ancestors oracle card. I wasn't going to, but something pretty magical happened with group number 1 towards the end. So I told myself that I wanted to just go ahead and throw this deck and use this deck for all groups. So let's take a look and see. Oh boy, you got 2. All right. So you've got the Moon and you've got the Water Guardian. Okay. So let's see. The Moon is telling you to take note of intuitive messages. All right. So it's, it's funny because we do have this sense of like a day and night with you, right? So it's like moon and sun. We have that symbolism showing up here. So there's messages that want to be revealed to you. There's definitely things that want to be shown to you. So you're being asked to take note of those things. Take note of any intuitive message or anything that might be shown to you. If you see it repeated more than once, there's definitely something more to examine there. If you look out your window and you keep seeing the same little red cardinal every single day, there's something more to that red cardinal. Examine it, look up the symbolism of the red cardinal, just as an example. The next card is Water Guardian. We have here, connect with your emotions. And this is a beautiful Water Guardian, by the way. So connect with your emotions, right? So what's being essentially told to you here is exactly that, that connect with something deeper inside of you. Perhaps the fact that you are maybe bound, you're not able to maybe find your way out, you're not able to see clearly out of a situation, is also because of volatile emotions. You're unable to connect with them because your mind will not allow that to happen. So perhaps there's a sense of fear, anxiety there that's been building up. And one of the ways to connect with those emotions is to be happy. Start by adapting to the situation that you're going through, accepting it, moving into that reality, accepting the good and the bad that comes with it, and then just letting it go and understanding that tomorrow is going to be a much better day. But living as much in the moment as you possibly can. All right. So connect with your emotions from this Water Guardian. All right, so let's go ahead and throw more cards. I'm trying to decide which Oracle deck. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the Whispers of Love. Whispers, whispers, whispers. We're going to shuffle. And we're going to throw just one Whispers of Love. Forgiveness. Okay. Interesting. You've got here forgiveness. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Okay. So Spirit is now, giving us a little bit of insight into what is holding you back, what is blocking you, what is keeping you in this energy, maybe energy of like, negative emotions, this energy of like not being able to release something or just release yourself from this bondage, right? Spirit is here now pretty much giving us a little insight, a little input. And I feel like what's being shown to us is the fact that you can't let go of the pain that has been done to you. So let's talk about this Eight of Swords one more time. Again, we went into great detail about what she was going through, right? Someone did this to this woman. Okay? She's bound, she can't. Essentially, she can get out if she wanted to, but she won't. She's unable to move past this. And it's almost like if the wrong that has been done to her has become like this reality in her life where she's just reliving it over and over again. And it's become her existence. And because of it, she can't see clearly. She can't move away from it. So with this card, you're being told to examine the energies that have hurt you. Move into that energy, accept the fact that it happened to you, forgive the people that you need to forgive yourself if you need to, and move away from it so that you can reach this sunrise. Okay? And, ultimately, your soulmate is going to connect with you in a very profound, beautiful way. And they're going to help you and remind you of this, right? Like this is a soulmate reading. So this person is going to be like this this energy of like transformation in your life. And they're going to assist you. They're going to lift you up from these limitations, from this darkness. Okay? At the very least, they're going to help keep you in a state of happiness and joy. And they're going to show you just a different side to this beautiful life. And I feel like for some of you, that is essentially what's very needed. Obviously, for others, the goddess is going to heal you and provide for you and help you out of this situation even before you meet this person. It's almost like you meeting this person is going to be the stamp that just defines your life moving forward. You know, it's like your purpose with this soulmate of yours is so intertwined, and there's so much work that needs to happen between the two of you, and it will happen, and it's just going to materialize in a very beautiful and profound way. All right, so remember, forgiveness. Ask yourself, who do you need to forgive? Why? You know, examine exactly why that is. Write it down, journal it. All right, so let's go ahead and throw some more oracle cards. We're going to throw a wild wisdom of the fairy oracle, and we're going to see what messages we get from this deck. Oh, the Grail Fairy. All right. The Grail Fairy. My goodness. So you've got some interesting keywords here. We've got fertility, the return of life, health, and life cycles. Okay. So remember, seekers, take what resonates and leave the rest. But this card, one of the keywords is fertility. So I feel like a lot of you are destined to have children and to really just teach these children everything that you've learned. Your children are definitely going to be a very, very, very important part of your life, of your upbringing. I feel that you're going to be excellent, excellent parents. People that really care deeply and profoundly about your children. And you're going to want them to be better versions of you. And these children are going to impact life and be of such inspiration and be of such greatness to society. So your children are showing up in this reading for a reason, and I feel that there's true power there. So another thing is the return of life. You know, some of you, I feel, are far worse off at this moment than others. Like, I think that some of you have really been tied by this Eight of Swords. And so to the point where it's like you feel like life is kind of terrible, right? Some of you feel that life is terrible. Life isn't all that great. There's a hope and there's a yearning for things to change, which is one of the reasons why you've been brought to watch this reading, because you haven't lost that hope. But you definitely feel that darkness kind of creeping in, right? You feel it creeping in, and you don't know if it's ever going to stop. You're being told that it will. You're being told here with these cards that a return to normal is coming. A return to happiness, to joy, prosperity. That beauty that is inside of you is going to radiate outside of you. You're going to be able to show your beautiful face to people because you are gorgeous. You are in every way, shape, and form beautiful. And that beauty is going to radiate out of you at some point. And people will be healed from it. Beauty is not only... it doesn't have to be physical beauty. Obviously, it's beauty inside, beauty in the heart, just who you are as a person. We have here also health as another key word. So I feel that your health, for some of you, your health has been deteriorated or deteriorating because of this energy that you're in. This is mental health, right? The fact that you're paralyzed, you can't move forward, you can't do something. Maybe there's a sense of anxiety, too much depression. So there's a sense here of like moving away from that, your health going right back into balance and finding the cycles of life again, right? Reaching a sense of true health and prosperity. So all of these things are things that you need to heal from, all right? And your soulmate is going to help you heal from these things. You're destined to heal from this. I feel like perhaps there's a lot of karma or other life experiences from other past lives that need healing. Sometimes you might have, sometimes when we reincarnate, we bring that baggage and from the past life, and it just kind of stays in our unconscious mind, and we don't even realize, but we're kind of acting out or doing something that we don't understand and that the people around us don't understand. Like, where did she learn that behavior? Why is she doing that? Or why is he doing that? Or why are they doing that? And these are things that come from a past life. These are things that we have to heal from our past life because it's lying there dormant in our unconscious mind. And these are shadows that need to be exposed. And so the best way of exposing those shadows is with the sun. Right? And that is what you're going to do. That is what this relationship is going to bring to you. That is what this soulmate of yours is going to bring. that sun, and that sun is going to illuminate the shadows, burn those shadows away so that you can be set free from the shackles that bind you at this moment. All right, so we're going to throw one more card. It's going to be an animal spirit. So let's see what animal spirit is going to accompany this soulmate connection. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. You've got one of my favorites. You've got cat spirit. By the way, I'm a cat person. I love cats. So you've got cat spirit. I love this. Claim your independence. That is the message from the cat. You've got the number 13, which breaks down to number 4. Number 4 is the number of the home. It's the number of just building up that home, that the structure of building up the home. So you're going to be able to build that beautiful home with this person. And it's just going to manifest in just such a beautiful way. And it's going to manifest in you being independent, right? And being able to just do what you want and what truly makes you happy and joyous. And you're not going to hold yourself back. I feel like you've been holding yourself back so much that this energy is going to just change very rapidly, very dynamically. And you're going to be surprised by just how different you're going to be. All right. So that is what I see here. I want to thank you, Seekers, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, Seekers. Subscribe for more of these Pick a cards. Give me a like. That helps a lot. And don't forget to visit the Etsy store, Seekers. I'm offering private readings in that Etsy store. The prices at this moment are below market value. And, you know, I've received a lot of feedback from the Seekers that have already placed their private readings. So far, I've gotten a 5-star average, and the feedback has been truly phenomenal. You can read the feedback in that Etsy shop. Don't forget to check in the description for the link. And, you know, to the ones that have already placed those private readings and have left those reviews, thank you so much. I've enjoyed working every minute with you one-on-one. It's been truly phenomenal. You know, the benefit of a private reading is that I pick up on your energies and your energies alone, right? With a pick a card, there's just so many messages and so many things. You have to take what resonates and leave the rest. With a private reading, it's 100% tailored to you and your energy. So that's the benefit. If you have any questions, let me know. I want to hear from you, Seekers. As you know, if you write a comment below, I will respond to you. I will read it and respond to you. I've done it from the very beginning. So please leave a comment. I want to hear from you, Seekers. I want to know what you Seekers are up to. Let me know, please. Also, if you have any ideas for future Pick a cards, I want to hear those too. So leave them down below. This one was an idea from one of you Seekers. One of you Seekers pretty much mentioned that, how do I know that I'm on a soulmate journey? And they were completely right. I went back and I realized every single soulmate reading that I've done, I've just assumed that people are on a soulmate journey, and not all of us are. So this reading was more than due, and I'm glad I was able to bring it to you, Seekers. Better late than never, right? So thank you. Let me know if you have any ideas. I want to know. Make sure to put hashtag pick a card in the description below, hashtag pick a card, and then the idea so that I can find you and search for that idea and add it to the pick a card queue. So thank you, Seekers, once again. I wish you a lot of beautiful and wonderful things for the year 2021. Bye-bye.